So the foundation of the eye is being created by you following through the lines. Welcome to my channel once again. So today I'll be working on the eye part, which is very important in drawing a portrait. Though as today marks 7 days in my journey to monetization. So as I continue, the eye is one of the most important parts because it's the one that brings about the resemblance of what you are doing, whether it is correlating with, like whether your reference is correlating with what you are drawing. So if the eye part is not the same with what you have in your reference, that means that your drawing is not going to look like what you have in your reference. So first of all, as you can see, I'm using my medium pencil to first of all trace out the eye lines. First of all, use it to trace out the eye lines. Then after that, as you can see presently, I'm using my blending stone to blend it, to blend the pencil. Then after that, I use my soft pencil to go over it again, then to shade the darker parts, which that as much as you are shading it gives me the kind of darkness that I have in my reference. As you can see in this your right hand side, you can see the reference here. So I'm just following it just like the way it is there. I'm using the medium to shade the soft to shade it so that I will have this kind of realistic face. So gradually I'm shading it as you are seeing in this video. I'm shading it then. So and one thing you should know is that you don't just shade, you have to shade based on what you have in your reference. So now I'm using my blending stone to blend all the charcoals, and you can also make use of cotton wool if you have it. So but presently I don't have that. That's why I'm making use of blending stone in order to blend the rough sketches of the charcoal pencil, to blend it to the body before I'm going to use my brush on it. It looks so fun to play with because most beginners, they are scared of working with blending stone. But one thing I just want to tell you is that if you don't use it, you are not going to get the kind of result that you want. So after that, as you can see presently, I'm making use of my brush. Using my brush in order to blend it together. So I just dip the brush into my charcoal dust, then I dust it. I make sure that there's only like a little of the charcoal that remain in the brush, and I use it to blend the whole area together, so in order to have this kind of smooth edges. So, and one thing about it is that you have to do it as much time as you can until you get your perfect shading that you have in your reference. So presently, that's what I'm doing. I'm trying to shade out what I have in my reference, just to have the perfect kind of eye that I want. And another thing I want to tell you is that don't be scared on adding charcoal, like this, adding the dark tonal parts to your drawing, because the more you do it, the more it gives you the realism that you want. Because most of us as a beginner, one of the things we are so scared of is whenever you are shading, you'll be like, hey, hope this thing is not becoming too dark. Calm down, don't be troubled. I also have that kind of issue before. But believe me sincerely, By the time you are through with the shading, you will love it. So this is my first layer of my shading. See you in the next video.